Okay, Jai Shri Krishna. So when we want to understand a particular poem, what we have to do is, first and foremost, we should do the padacheda. Look at the word and then split the word so that we will know whether it is a word after the sandhi is done, whether the word can be separated. So pada vibhagaha, padachedaha, pratama karaniyaha. Tadanantaram pratipada artham. The word to word meaning of every pada we will be able to understand. And then sequence it in a way so that the prose order can be identified. That is called as the anvaya krama. So you will do the anvaya of that. Once you do the anvaya, our understanding will be quite clear that we will be able to explain it in our own words, like you can give the tatparya. So these are the 4 parts which we have to do whenever it comes to a poetry. So pada vibhagaha, pratipadarthaha, anvayaha, and tatparyam. So these are the small parts. So how do you go ahead and do this? Suppose you have a word, gachamyaham vidyalayam. Gachamyaham vidyalayam. So what is the word actually?
Gachami aham. Gacha plus aham, gachamyaham.
Gachamyaham vidyalayam should actually be gachami aham vidyalayam. Gachami aham vidyalayam. So what is gachami now? Gachami is the kriyapadam. Gachami is the kriyapadam. So kriyapadam, what is the, how will you understand it? What is the lakara? What is the details of the kriyapadam now?
Lat lakara.
Lat lakara.
Ekavachanam.
Uttama purushaha ekavachana rupam. So lat lakaraha uttama purushaha ekavachana rupam. That is gachami. So you will understand that, okay, gachami is present tense, meaning to the uttama purushaha. Okay. Aham. So aham gachami. It is speaking about he who is going. So the first question is, whenever you get a sentence like this, gachamyaham vidyalayam, you look at the sentence and then you understand that, okay, it is not just one word. It is a sandhi, because of which there are 3 words combined as one word. Do we understand that? So gachamyaham vidyalayam is now made of 3 words. That is the first step you should understand. Gachami aham vidyalayam. Now, what is the kriya padam in all these 3? That is where our eye should go next. Kriya padam is gachami. So which lakara does it belong? Lat lakara. Then we go to understand that it is uttama purushaha ekavachana rupam gachami. So one part of our work is over. So you put that gachami there. After that, you will start asking questions. Kaha gachati? We know the 7, we know all the 7 rupas, right? So first you understand the kriya. Now the kriya here is gam, moving. So of course our next question can be like, okay, kaha gachati?
Aham gachami.
So you get aham gachami, fine. Then in the saptakakara, you will see what else is relevant here. In this case, kutra is relevant. Kutra gachati vidyalayam. Okay. So aham vidyalayam gachami. We finally get the anvaya. So aham vidyalayam gachami will then give us the meaning of I go to the vidyalaya. So that is the way we actually understand the rupa. So padachedaha anvaya kramaha pratipadartha. So when we try making these kind of sentences from the samasta padam, we will be able to identify how what should actually be written. Is this clear? It's the simple way of doing. Now let me add some visheshanam to this. So aham vidyalayam gachami. Okay. So instead of that, I am saying sundara balakaha uttama vidyalayam patanartham gachati. Okay. Sundara balakaha uttama vidyalayam patanartham gachati. Okay.
Visheshan.
So let us first go step by step. So what is the Kriya Padam here?
Should we say Sundara Balakaha or Sundaraha Balakaha?
Sundara.
I am now combining. You have to do the Padachedam for me. I am
Oh,
saying
oh.
Sundara Balakaha. Okay.
Sundara
Okay.
plus Balakaha.
So, okay.
Sundaraha Balakaha.
Hold on. First, let us identify what is the Kriya Padam here.
Gachati.
Gachati.
Gachati. What is the Rupam of Gachati now?
Latlakara. Prathama Purusha Ekavachana.
Prathama Purushaha Ekavachana Rupam of Latlakaraha Gachati. Okay. So Gam Dhatu, we've kept it there. That is the Kriya Padam. So in association to Kriya Padam, you will now start asking questions. Kaha Gachati?
Uttama
Balakaha
Gachati. Balakaha Gachati. Balakaha Gachati. Balakaha Kutra Gachati.
Vidyalaya Gachati.
Balakaha Vidyalayam Gachati. Now, Balakaha, first of all, what is the Rupam of Balakaha? Akarantaha Pullingaha. Balaka Shabdaha Pratama Vibhakti Ekavachana Rupam. It's very important to identify that. Only then you can have the right thing for the Visheshana. Visheshana Vishesham is there, right? You have to identify this first. So this is the Balaka. So Balakaha is the Pratama Purushaha Ekavachana Rupam. So Balakaha Gachati, we now have. Balakaha Kutra Gachati. Balakaha Vidyalayam Gachati. Now what is Vidyalayam?
Uttamam.
Vidyalayam is Akaranta Pullingaha Vidyalaya Shabdaha Sapta Vibhakti. Vidyalayam Dvitiya Vibhakti.
So first of all, after you get the Kriya Padam, we should see who is the Karta and Karma. That is the next two steps for us, Karta and Karma. So here the Karta is Balakaha, Karma is
Vidyalayam.
So it has to be in Dvitiya Vibhakti, Vidyalayam. So once we understand these three, the structure is there. Then you will look at all the Sapta Kakara. Is there any other question? Any other question? You've exhausted everything. Now Visheshana Vishesham will come there. You will pair this based on the Vibhakti and Vachana Rupa. Now, Sundara Balakaha. So what should actually be the word? Because it is Pratama Purushaha Ekavachana Rupam. So it should take the same gender, the same Vibhakti and Rupam, right? So it should be Sundaraha Balakaha. Then when it comes to Vidyalayam, it has to be Dvitiya Vibhakti, Samana Rupam, Samana Vachanam. So what should it be?
Vidyalayam.
Uttamam Vidyalayam. Uttamam Vidyalayam. Before that, we actually had Patanartham, right? We had one more word there.
Patanartha.
So there, what should have been the question?
Kimartham Gachati.
Kimartham Gachati. Patanartham. So your final sentence will be Sundaraha Balakaha
Patanartham Uttamam
Vidyalayam Gachati. So that is how we will understand the concept. Is this clear?
Yes.
So let's go into some additional things here. We'll be doing a lot on this. Okay, so we are just starting. We have to understand many things in this process. So I thought we will take a sloka which all of you already know. So it will be easy for you to start. So Udyamena hi siddhyanti karyani na manorataihi. Nahi suptasya simhasya pravishanti muke mrigaha. Okay. Now, can you identify what is the Kriya Padam in this?
Siddhyanti.
Siddhyanti pravishanti.
There are two Kriya Padams in this. One is Siddhyanti in the first line. The second line is Pravishanti. Okay. Now, let us just take the first line to start with. Okay. Udyamena hi siddhyanti karyani na manorataihi. Correct. So, how do you understand this? Udyamena, all of you know the meaning, right? We've already done this. What is Udyamena?
Through hard work. Mena is third Vibhakti. Tritiya Vibhakti.
Tritiya Vibhakti, Ekavachana Rupam. Udyamena. Okay. Only through efforts, only through
Effort.
hard work.
Parishram.
Siddhyanti. Siddhyanti is the Kriya Padam. So first we will take the Siddhyanti. So Siddhyanti, what is the Lakara?
Lakara.
Lakara.
Bahuvachanam.
Bahuvachana Rupam.
Pratham
Bahuvachana Rupam. So Siddhyanti. Udyamena hi Siddhyanti. So because it is Bahuvachana Rupam, Kim Siddhyanti?
Kani siddhyanti.
Kani
Karyani.
Siddhyanti. Karyani Siddhyanti. Karyani Katham Siddhyanti?
Udyamena
Udyamane
Udyamena. Udyamena Siddhyanti.
Udayamena siddhyanti.
Udyamena Karyani Siddhyanti. Now you also have a na. Na is a avyayam. So na Siddhyanti. Katham na Siddhyanti?
Karyani
Manorataihi
manorataihi na
na
siddhyanti.
Siddhyanti. Manorataihi na Siddhyanti. So Manorataihi, what is that?
Tritiya vibhakti.
Tritiya vibhakti.
Tritiya Vibhakti.
Bahuvachan. Bahuvachan tritiya vibhakti.
No, but which form?
Ekavachanam. Ekavachanam.
No.
Ekavachanam.
Bahurathaihi. Ramaihi.
Correct. Ramena Ramabhyam
Ramaihi. Yeah,
Ramaihi.
it will be bahuvachan.
Manorathena Manorathabhyam Manorataihi.
Whenever we have such confusions,
Manorathaihi.
1 minute.
No, also
Whenever, 1 minute. Whenever we have such confusions, the way we work on it is first understand what is the Pratipadikam. So Manorataihi is there. What is the Pratipadikam? What is the, like Rama, what is the Pratipadikam of
Manorathaha. Manorathaha.
Pratipadikam will not
Manoratham.
have a visarga.
Ratha. Manoratha.
Manorat.
So Manoratha is the Pratipadikam. So can you just tell the Shabda of Manoratha Shabdaha Akarantaha Pullingaha Manoratha Shabdaha. Can you just go ahead and tell that?
Manorathaha.
Akarantaha Pullingaha Manoratha Shabdaha.
Manorathaha. Manorathau. Manorathaha. Taha. Manoratham.
Ratau.
Rathan.
Manorathan.
Rathena.
Rathabhyam.
Yeah.
Manorathai.
So we get where we are, right? So we know that it is the Bahuvachana Rupam of Tritiya Vibhakti. So whenever we identify the Pratipadika, everything else will fall in place. So that is how we go ahead. So you said Udyamena. What is the Pratipadika of Udyamena? What is the Pratipadikam?
Udyam.
Is it Napumsakalingam or Pullingam? That I'll always have confusion.
It's Pullinga. No, it's Pullinga. Pullinga. Akaranta Pullinga. Udyama.
Udya Shabda.
Udyama. There is no visarga. Udyama Shabda. Udyama Shabda.
Akaranta.
So it is Tritiya Ekavachana Rupam. Akaranta Pullinga. It's just like Rama Shabda. Okay. So Eva is Avyayam.
Na. Na is the
Eva
Siddhyanti.
He.
Siddhyanti. Okay. I had by-hearted this earlier as Udyamena Iva Siddhyanti. In this sloka, it is Udyamena hi Siddhyanti.
Correct.
It's the same
I think
thing.
in a book it was Eva only.
Eva.
It is Eva only.
So my mind is prompting me to say Eva. So because I had by-hearted.
Both are the same.
It's the same thing. Yeah. Siddhyanti. Siddhyanti is the Kriyapadam, Bahuvachana Rupam, we saw that. So Karyani is actually Akaranta Napumsakalinga. It's like the Pala Shabda. So Karyani, Bahuvachana Rupam. Na Manorataihi. So Manorataihi is Tritiya Bahuvachana Rupam. Again, Akaranta Pullinga. Manoratha Shabdaha. Okay. Now, Nahi Suptasya. Na is Avyayam, we saw that. He is like Yataha. Yataha, it's like because, since, because, like that. Suptasya.
Sleeping. Shashti.
Shashti Vibhakti, Suptasya. Pravishanti, it's again a Kriyapadam. Bahuvachana
I think
Rupam.
the Suptasya is the Visheshanam here. So Simhasya Rupam follow pandrathu.
Adu nama questions kekachi you will get there. So pravishanti is bahuvachana roopam again.
Kriyapadam.
Muke, what is muke?
Saptami
On the
Saptami vibhakti.
Sapta vibhakti.
Saptami
Mukha
vibhakti.
shabda Saptami.
Yeah.
Saptami vibhakti.
Akaranta pullinga mukha
Napumsakalinga.
shabdah sapta vibhakti ekavachana.
Napumsakalinga.
Napumsakalinga. Napumsakalinga saptami vibhakti. Okay. Simhasya mrigaha. Muke mrigaha. Mrigaha.
Akaranta. Strilinga.
Prathama vibhakti.
Akaranta.
Mrigaha shabda.
Akaranta pullinga mriga shabdah.
Strilinga. Bahuvachana.
Mrigaga.
Akaranta pullinga mriga shabdah.
Illa.
Prathama vibhakti bahuvachana.
Akaranta. Strilinga.
Akaranta.
No, not akaranta. Bahuvachana.
It's mrigaha, mrigau, mrigaha, right? It's not strilingam, it's pullingam.
Yeah.
It's pullingam.
Bahuvachanam. Prathama vibhakti.
Akaranta.
Like Ramaha, Ramo, Rama. I think it will be
Ramaha, mrigaha.
Akaranta. Pullinga. Bahuvachana roopam.
Okay, wonderful. So here, what will be the, now Pratipadam, all of you understood, right? So here, let's first do the first line. How will the Anvaya be? So your Kriya Padam is Siddhyanti. So keep it there. So what will be the kind of questions you ask?
Kani siddhyanti. Karyani siddhanti.
Kasya mukhe.
Katham
Katham
siddhyanti.
siddhyanti.
Udyamanevahi siddhyanti. Katham na siddhyanti. Manorataihi na siddhyanti.
So what will be the full sentence now?
Karyani udyamene hi siddhyanti. Karyani manorataihi na siddhyanti.
So the second
sentence.
Siddhyanti, you can just put it in the bracket, which is fine. So you'll have to use that. Now, Udyamena hi siddhyanti, Karyani siddhyanti. Manorataihi na siddhyanti. Very good. Second line, what is the Kriya Padam now?
Pravishanti.
Pravishanti. So what will the sentence be? Kutra pravishanti?
First
Kasya
kaha
simhasya
pravishanti.
mukhe.
Kaha pravishanti, mrigaha pravishanti, kasya pravishanti, simhasya kutra pravishanti, simhasya muke.
Muke
Muke
pravishanti.
pravishanti.
Raji, shouldn't it be K pravishanti?
Ke
Kaha
pravishanti.
kau ke. Correct.
Because
It should be
pravishanti
K.
is bahuvachanam. Ke pravishanti.
K. Correct.
Kutra pravishanti.
Muke pravishanti.
Pravishanti.
Kasya muke pravishanti.
Singhasya pravishanti.
Simhasya muke pravishanti.
Pravishanti. So after you finish everything, Kidrisha will be for your Visheshana Vishesham. Okay. So
What is that? That's what I wanted to understand. What is the Saptavakyam for Visheshanam?
Kidrisha. What kind of?
What kind of?
Kidrisha. So Suptasya.
Suptasya.
Suptasya Simhasya. So here you have the he, right? That can be used like yataha. So that will be the connection between the first line and the second line. So he, Suptasya Simhasya. So that is the way. So what will the second line now be? Anvaya.
Mrigaha suptasya simhasya muke na pravishanti.
Suptasya Simhasya muke na pravishanti. So you can connect both by using he. Okay. So can you tell the whole Anvayam now?
The second one or the first one?
Karyani udyamena hi siddhyanti manorathaihi na suptasya mriga.
You can put a he in between both.
Yataha na pravishantihi.
Yataha mrigaha suptasya singhasya mukhe na pravishanti tataha karyani manorathe na siddhyanti udyameneva hi siddhyanti.
Yeah. So that is the tatparyam. You're using yataha, ataha, So it is writing in your own words. So that is the tatparyam.
Tatparyam.
When you write avyayam, you have to use the same words. So in the place of yataha, you will use he.
Anvayam, no? Pravina?
Okay.
Yeah, anvayam, you will use he itself. He is the same as yataha. So he, suptasya simhasya, like that you will use. Is this concept clear? We'll be doing a lot more of this. So as long as you understand the concept, we can work on a lot of these things. Okay. So let us try this concept now. So you have a sukti. So let's try to do a understanding of the sukti. Karyanam karmana param yo gacchati sa buddhiman. Okay. So can one of you tell me what is the kriya padam in this?
Karmana
Kriya padam?
gachati.
Gachati.
Gacchati.
Gachati.
Gachati.
What is the karta? Who is the karta here?
Buddhiman.
Buddhiman.
No, no, no.
Karmana.
Na, karmana.
Karmanam.
Sir.
Now,
So is the
saha is there, na? Sa should be
Yeah.
saha.
sa buddhiman.
Yeah. So that is why breaking the word is important. The moment you saw sa, you didn't realize it was saha. So that is why you have the first step where you should first understand what are the actually pada vibhagaha. So here, what will be the pada vibhagaha?
Saha.
Karyanam
Karmana.
karmana param yaha gacchati saha
Saha
buddhiman. That is how the actual words will be, right? So here you will know that saha. Okay. Saha. Okay, go ahead. What will be the next step?
Saha.
Yaha gacchati.
Yaha gacchati.
Yaha kutra gacchati. Yaha param gacchati.
Karyanam gachati.
Yaha karyanam. Karyanam is Ramanam. So Ramanam is
Karyanam karmana.
Shashti Vibhakti.
Shashti. So kasya.
Start asking every single question so that you will know which questions are relevant and which is not relevant. So first you've identified what is the kriya padam. Gacchati is there. So what should be the next question?
Saha kutra gachati.
Mm.
Kaha gacchati. Yaha. Yaha janaha. So yaha gacchati. Kutra gacchati. Param, because that destination, that is where
Correct.
I'm going.
Karyanam gachati.
Yaha param gacchati.
Param gacchati.
So the karyanam karmana only confusion.
Kim gachati. Karmana gachati.
No.
Karmana gachati. Because yes, karmana is effort, no? So kim gachati. Karmana gachati. Karmana yaha karmana. So what do we need to do, Guru? Now what?
You have to frame the questions so that to
Frame the question. So karyanam karmanam.
I just want you all to
Down
understand
one
how
more
you will
sentence,
work on this. That's it.
yaha parichamena karyam kutva. So you have already given it here.
Yeah, I just want you to ask the questions. I've also given you the solution. So how did you arrive at that?
Katham
Yaha parishramena karyam krutva lakshyam prapnoti saha buddhiman jana.
That is the tatparyam. That is the
That's the
tatparyam. Okay.
tatparyam.
Before you go into the tatparyam, I want to know how you arrive at this. I just want to know if you all are understanding how we get there. Right?
Okay.
So-
Kaha gachati, saha gachati.
Karmana
Katham gachati. Karyanam karmana param.
Only
gachati.
Katham
Kutra gachati.
karyanam
Kutra gachati.
Katham gachati is
Katham.
karyanam gachati.
No, no, no.
Kim gachati karmana gachati.
Katham
Kutam
karyanam.
Katham is
param
karmana.
gachati.
Katham gachati is karmana gachati, I think.
Yo
Ha,
gachati
katham.
is janaha gachati.
No,
Kim
karyanam
gachati
katham
is
karoti.
karmana. I think karmana is the parishram, so kim
Parishram,
gachati
ha.
karmana.
No, no, Katham, no, Renu.
No,
Katham
karmana is
No,
parishram.
no. Karyanam katham karoti. So,
Hmm.
parishramena
That's what I
karyam.
said. So karmana becomes katham karyanam param gachati, it becomes karmana. Katham, the answer to katham is karmana.
Karmana.
Param, I think, will be kutaha. No, kutraha. Kutraha gachati, param gachati.
So,
Because param is lakshyam prapnoti.
Correct. Kutra is param. That is clear.
That is okay. That is okay.
Katham is karmana only. Parishramena is
only.
karmana.
Only.
So karmana is what form? Karmana.
Karya.
Karmana is the
Parishramena is
parishramena.
third vibhakti.
Ah.
Karmana.
Parishramen is karmana. Karmana
But
is also
what
third
is the vibhakti form? Is
Tritiya
that
vibhakti.
What vibhakti is that?
Karmana
karmana?
is also Tritiya vibhakti. Harina. Karmana. No?
Yeah.
But what is the root verb dhatu then? Karma. I mean, the root word is karma,
is
karmana.
karma word.
Karmanam, is it karmanam is lakshyam? No.
No, no.
No.
No, no, we are not
Karmana
talking
is
meaning.
how.
No,
Katham.
Karya Nam is the Karyam. Karmana is the Parishram.
Okay.
That by doing hard work.
Karmana is the Visheshyam. Karmana is the Visheshanam.
I think Guru has to come in now. Too many
is kena.
interpretation has happened.
Can I
Kena
try?
karmana. Kena karyanam karmana
Okay,
karyanam.
one more question. Buddhiman, no one said anything. Sir, there's one
That is
more
a separate
question.
sentence.
That's a separate
That was
sentence.
done
That's a
first.
separate sentence.
Buddhiman.
Buddhiman. இந்த யஹாவை முடிச்சப்புறம் சஹா புத்திமான்.
Then he becomes Buddhiman.
Okay. Let's look into this now. So Shibagini, would you like to say what you've understood in this?
Kaha buddhiman, saha buddhiman. Kaha gacchati, saha gacchati.
Yaha.
No, yaha gacchati, sorry. Yaha gacchati. Katham karyanam, karmana karyanam. Kutra gacchati, param gacchati. What is left? I don't know.
You've completed everything. Now try the whole sentence now. So how will it be?
Yo karyanam karmanam param gacchati saha buddhiman.
So
yaha karyanam karmana param gacchati saha buddhiman.
Yeah. So yaha, yo actually, when you because of the sandhi it's becoming yo, so it is actually yaha. That's the same thing. Yaha karmana karyanam param gacchati saha buddhiman.
Guru, this param yo gacchati sa buddhiman is very clear. Question, form, everything. Now karyanam is actually sixth vibhakti, bahuvachana rupam. So it is like karyasya right? Am I right or wrong? I thought it's karyam karyani, the napunsakalingam, and
I thought it is
karyanam is sixth vibhakti. First, is that correct?
Sushi Bhagini, what did you think?
I thought second, Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Dvitiya Vibhakti. Dvitiya Karyani only, no? So in Palampale Palani, Palampale Palani. Karyam Karya Karyani, Karyam Karya Karyani.
No, I'm not going into that logic, ma. I'm looking at the sentence. Param gacchati, karmana karyanam param gacchati. So the way I'm looking at it, it is Dvitiya Vibhakti. That's all I'm saying.
Kena karyanam karmana karyanam.
Oh, or is the
Tritiya.
Katham karyanam, Sujata, no?
Katham
Katham karyanam, karmana karyanam.
Even it could be by hard work. So karmana
No.
karya.
So I'm
So
not
that-
able to understand the formation
Yeah,
of
the formation.
karyanam and karmana. These two words, what form are they taking in the context of what question? That I'm trying to understand. I'm not clear.
Okay, so let's go the default way. So karmana, what is the pratipadika?
தெரியல.
Karma is the
Karma.
pratipadika.
Karma.
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 Karma. Karma.
So what will be the rupas now?
Karma karya.
Karma,
தெரியல.
karme. I don't know.
Tritiya
Karmani.
vibhakti.
Karmani it will be. Karma.
I will go to the app.
Karmana is Tritiya vibhakti.
Tritiya vibhakti?
Tritiya vibhakti, but what is the dhatu? What is the
Karma,
Pratipadikam.
Karma.
Karma is the dhatu. Ek vachan. No. Karmana.
What's the name of that app?
Shabdakosha.
Shabda
Shabdakosha.
something. No.
Shabdakosha.
Karya
It's
naam
a
is
Shabda Rupa Mala. Shabda
Karmana
Rupa
is
Mala.
ek vachan
Got
here.
it, got it.
Sorry, Renu Bhagini?
Karya naam is bahuvachan
Hmm.
and karmana is ek vachan.
Of what? I mean, I'm asking what is the pratipadikam, what is the root it takes? Karyanam and karmana.
Karyam is the root word, is the dhatu. Bahuvachan and shashti vibhakti bahuvachan. Karyanam.
Yes, Sashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. So what will happen to that? Karyanam. So what is the dhatu? How does it actually go? It's like Ramanam you're trying to say, right?
Yes.
Pumlinga. Karya shabda.
Karya shabda.
Karya is Napunsakalingam, so it's like Jnanam Jnane Nanani, Jnanasya Jnanayoho Jnananam. Karyam is Napunsakalingam.
Akaranta napunsakalinga karya shabda. Bahuvachana.
Perfect. So it is Akaranta Napumsakalinga, Karya Shabda, like the Phala, it will be Bahuvachana Rupam,
Yes.
Karyana.
Yeah, Jnanasya Jnanayoho Jnananam. So it will be, then how will we say it?
Karyasya
Karyanasya Karyanyayo Karyanam.
So the idea behind this is when we get a word, okay, at this point, you don't have to worry about the accuracy of your end result. The idea is when you look at a word, are you able to know whether it is a single word or there is a sandhi involved in it? In that case, how do you split it? Do you understand which is the kriya padam, which is the karma padam, and which is the karta? Okay, so as long as you can decipher that and identify that, okay, these are what this was made out of. We are in the first step. We'll be doing this for quite a few months to get there. Okay, so don't worry if we don't get the answer in the first attempt. We'll be working on a lot of things as we progress. Okay, so we are just beginning this journey. So there is a lot for us to go. So one last thing and we'll wrap up for the day.
So for
We
that,
did this sloka the previous time. So we will just go into the pada vibhagaha here. Ashaya ye dasaste dasas sarvalokasya asha yesham dasi tesham dasayate lokaha. Now ashaya, it's actually ashayaha. Ye dasaha, dasaste is there, dasaha te. Dasaha te will become dasaste. Dasa sarvalokasya. So dasaha sarvalokasya dasaha. Asha yesham. Subtle thing if you observe here the dot is there. The Vyakarana says that you should make it as a im here. Dasi tesham, same rule here, tesham. Dasayate Lokaha. You just write. Now, what will be the Kriya Padam here? Ashaya e dasaha te dasaha sarvalokasya ashayesha dasi. What is the
Asti.
Kriya Padam?
Asti. Asti. Asti is the or bhavati.
Which is hidden
So,
also.
whenever it is hidden, it is called as the adyahara. It is got a terminology which is called adyahara, which means it is assumed to be there. It is adyahara. So many times, whether you're not aham, when you say, you will know, asmi, it's always there kind of a thing. So saha, it means asti is always there. So all these need not be explicitly mentioned when it comes to poetry. But when we write it in the prose order, we will add it in order to create a proper prose phrase. So that is called as the adyahara. Now, ashayaha, ye, dasaha, te, dasaha, sarvalokasya. Okay. Now, asti is there. So what will be the next question?
Kaha asti.
Kaha asti or ke something.
Kaha,
I think in
kaha
something.
asti. Kaha asti. So you will see the answer. Okay. Kaha asti. Now you have everything in Bahuvachana, and then you will say, okay.
Ke asti.
So it should
Ke
become
santi.
Ke
So
santi.
ke santi. Ye. Then what will be the next question? What is the karma here?
It's striling.
Okay.
Not striling, pulling only.
No, Asha is striling.
Asha is Srilingam. Okay, go ahead. What will be the next question?
Ke.
Asha kasya dasaha asti.
So ke santi is. Okay, I'm not sure.
So it will actually be kaha. It will not even be ke.
Ke.
So
Kaha.
ashayaha.
Ashayaha kaha dasaha.
Dasaha.
Why is it kaha?
No. Ke only. Ke santi only. Because
No,
it is
ke
dasa
santi.
santi, no?
Ke santi. Ke santi
Ke
is
santi
okay.
only. Dasaha santi.
Ashayaha ye dasaha. Kasyaha. Kasyaha dasaha. Ashayaha dasaha. Ashayaha dasaha. Kasyaha dasaha. Ashayaha dasaha. Ye santi. Te ke.
Te sarvalokasya dasaha.
Te dasaha. Te dasaha.
Dasaha.
Kasya dasaha.
Kasya santi
sarvalokasya
Sarvalokasya dasaha te. So how should the sentence be?
Ye ashayaha dasaha
santi
te sarvalokasya dasaha santi.
dasaha. What should be the second sentence?
Yesham tesham.
Kesham should be the question.
Kesham. Ashaha kesham dasi.
Tesham.
Tesham. Now, dasayate lokaha.
Kaha dasi. Ka dasi. Ka dasi.
You have
Asha dasi.
No, you have dasayate lokaha. Kasya krite lokaha dasaha bhavati. Kasya krite lokaha dasaha bhavati iti. Ataha lokaha dasayate. Kesham tesham. Kidrishanam esham asha dasi. Tadrishanam dasayate lokaha. So, in the second sentence, what should the Anvaya Kramam be?
How will we do this dasayate?
Ka dasi. Asha dasi.
Ka yesham dasi.
No. Ka dasi. Asha dasi.
Kesham asha dasi.
Tesham asha dasi. Tesham dasi.
Kesham.
Desham asha
Yesham
dasi.
asha dasi.
येषां
तेषां
दासयते लोकः
येषाम् आशा दासी तेषां. How will we
दासयते
say
लोकः
dasayate?
So you should start with dasayate.
Dasayate.
Lokah dasayate. Kesham dasayate lokah?
Yesham
Yesham.
asha dasi.
So that's so you should start with dasayate lokah.
दासायते
Yesham
लोकः
dasayate lokaha. Yesham asha dasi.
Satyam, Satyam. So you get the feel of it, right? What will the full okay, the full anvaya is here. Ye ashayaha dasaha te sarvalokasya dasaha bhavanti. Asha yesham dasi bhavati lokah tesham dasayate. You get this? Okay. So we will stop here. We have many more to go. Okay. Maybe we'll have a pratipadartha also for this and then conclude. Okay. Okay. So, ye janaha here is understood. Okay. Ye janaha. Ashayaha dasaha. Ashayaha, akankshayaha. In fact, ashayaha sounds easier. Te janaha. Sarvalokasya dasaha bhavanti. Sakalalokasya dasaha. Asha, akanksha. Esham dasi bhavati. Esham jananam vashe tishtati. Lokah sarvam prapancham. Okay. Lokah meaning is sarvam prapancham. Okay. Tesham jananam dasayate dasaha iva acharati. So the tatparyam here is kechana janaha sarvada atriptaha bhavanti etat apekshitam tad avashyakam iti chintayanti. Tadrishaha ashayaha dasaha sakala lokasya eva dasaha bhavanti. Ye asham jitavantaha asham swavashe stapitavantaha lokah tesham dasaha iva acharati. So tatparyam they've given a little more elaborately. Are we clear with this?
Praveena, could I have just the previous slide, please, if you don't mind? Thank you.
So take some slokas which we've already done. Try to identify what is the kriyapada, what is the karmapada, who is the karta, how you will actually change it into prose order. As I said, we will be learning a few more things. At this point, if you're not able to organize it exactly in the sequence, it's fine. But the idea is to get to speed with identifying things so that, after a few sessions, we'll be very comfortable with doing the anvaya. Good. Okay, so we will say the final sloka and conclude for the day. We have our Jnananidhi, upcoming Jnananidhi on Saturday, where we'll be celebrating Sri Ramanavami and the New Year, which is approaching fast. So please do join and participate as much as possible and involve many others as well. So, we'll celebrate Rama on that day. Right? कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैः बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रहृदे स्वभावात् करोमि यत्किञ्चित् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि. अच्युताय नमः, अनन्ताय नमः, गोविन्दाय नमः. अच्युताय नमः, अनन्ताय नमः, गोविन्दाय नमः. अच्युताय नमः, अनन्ताय नमः, गोविन्दाय नमः. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Jai Shri Krishna. See you on Saturday. Ram Ram.
Jai Shri
Dhanyavada,
Krishna.
Guru.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Dhanyavada.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Dhanyawada Guru, Jai Shri Krishna Guru,
Jai Shri
Punarmilamaha.
Krishna. Punarmilamaha.